don't really talk about this story much, but every now and then, it creeps back into my head, especially during the quiet parts of a shift. It happened a few years ago during my second year as a nurse. It was a busy med-surg floor, one of those nights where you're flying room to room, charting on the go, barely having time to sip water. I had 5 patients, but one of them, patient A, an elderly man with end-stage COPD, needed everything. High-flow oxygen, nebulizers, hourly OBS, the whole package. I was stretched thin. At around 7:45 p.m., right before handover, I was doing med passes. I had 2 patients in side-by-side rooms. Their names were very similar, and they were both older males. Let's call them patient A and patient B. Patient A was on metoprolol. Patient B wasn't. I must have glanced too fast because I pulled out the medication, scanned it, and administered it to patient B by mistake. It wasn't until about 45 minutes later, when I was charting, that I noticed the error. My stomach dropped. I checked the MAR again, then went to check vitals. Patient B was already borderline hypotensive. Now he was sleepy and bradycardic. I panicked, but I knew I had to report it. I told the charge nurse first. Then we called the on-call doctor. We monitored him all night. No crash, thank God. But I barely breathed until morning. He was stable by then, but I wasn't. I filed the incident report, had the meeting with management, and thankfully they were supportive. System error, they called it. Understandable mistake. But it didn't feel like that. It felt like failure. I kept replaying the moment in my head. How I rushed. How I didn't double-check the last name. How easily it could have been worse. That's the part no one tells you in nursing school. That the mistakes you survive still leave a scar. Not a visible one, but a little voice in your head that whispers, "Don't mess this up," every time you give meds. I'm better now, safer, slower. But sometimes when I pass by 2 similar patient names, that old fear comes back like it never left.